Hey Gemini, Alice here, and welcome to your 2023 New Year prediction reading as we continue the readings for this year. So we're just going to go through month to month and just see what type of energy you could expect in the current energy now. To me, if you've watched some of my videos and in my readings, and like I don't really go that far out, so this is like the furthest that I go out, and the further we go out, the more fuzzy I feel the energy gets, just like a weather forecast. The longer range the forecast, the more fuzzy it gets, but there could be some information, some insight there for you. We'll get the overall sort of theme for you for your lesson for 2023, which I feel is probably the most important part, to be honest. And then we'll go through month to month. It should probably take about an hour at least, so I guess get comfortable. And all the information about me and how I do my readings, if you're new here, is in the description box below. Just keep in mind that these are general readings, so not everything is going to apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. Just use your intuition. If it feels right, then maybe it is right. Even if it doesn't make any sense, maybe it's just future influence. All right, so we will get started here. No more talking. I will be clarifying with charms. Clarifying. We'll try to get some more energies with that, but you'll see how it is. So let's see for you, Gemini, for 2023. What is sort of the overall lesson that Spirit wants you to know about, to focus on for 2023? I'm just using major arcana because I don't feel like minor arcana matters in this situation for this part. Okay. How did this get upside down? They're all upright, but it's okay. I mean, I'm gonna actually take it in reverse, but I am gonna leave it so it's upright so you can see it. The star. Does somebody have a star? I'm sorry, like all the readings are going crazy in my mind. The star. I mean, it is, yeah, I think it was Taurus. To have hope. Now, what's important here is what I'm feeling, because it came out in reverse. I feel it's more about yourself. Try not to have false hope. Try not to get like wishful thinking. I feel like that might be a little bit of an issue here for you. Your expectations. It has to do with your expectations. For this year, I feel like things might not go the way that you expect it to go this year, and things might go better than expected than this year. It's all about expectations. I feel like try to manage your expectations this year as best as you can. One thing that I always think about is to not really have high expectations for things, because when you have high expectations for things, then you may be disappointed. Try to think of it perhaps, if something good comes out of a situation, then it's like a bonus, right? Like try to appreciate what you have in the moment, like in the present, and then if something better happens, then great, bonus. But if it just stays the way it is, then it's just going to stay the way it is. Like try not to stress out about wanting more, wishing for more, hoping for more. I feel like that is sort of the lesson for you for this year. Try to manage your expectations. I mean, I feel like that's for everybody, but there's something about this year for you about managing your expectations, right? So let's see what the year has to offer for you, Gemini. We're going to go January to December. as best as I can. Now, keep in mind, like I said, energy is fluid. Things can change. The way that I've been reading is minor arcana or more everyday life things, like everyday life energy. Major arcana are things to pay a little bit more attention to. It could be a turning point in the year for you, something important happening in that month, or something. Like when I say something important, it might not seem important in that month, but it could lead to more important things later on. Like, you know, what is it? Like the butterfly effect. It's like a small little thing could happen, like let's say in March, but it is important, and maybe you don't realize how important it is until later in the year. You know what I mean? So it can be things like that. I'm gonna try to refrain from giving examples because, like I said, it's like long forecast. So I'm just gonna read you the energy of those months as best as I can. I've only done this reading once for myself last year, and I tried to do specifics. Like when I tried to figure out what that energy meant, it's like almost impossible because energy is so fluid. But the core energy was the same. Like, for instance, if I had an energy in like 1 month that said like you're waiting and you're waiting on someone or you're waiting with someone, it's like, well, I couldn't really tell if I was waiting on someone or with someone. It could be both. But the waiting energy was on point. Okay. All right. So I would just, take it as it resonates. Especially the further out we get, the more fuzzy it gets. But of course, throughout the year, I'll have readings on the channel. There'll be many readings on the channel unless something happens. So I wouldn't worry too much about things further out. But it's kind of like a nice base, just to kind of see where the energy's heading, where it's going. All right. Why is it so... No, okay, it's crooked on my end. Never mind. I looked up here at the screen and I'm like, why is it so crooked? I'm like, oh, it's actually crooked on my end. Okay, so first we're going to see what is your energy going into 2023. Like, where are we at right now? Because that is... Oh, okay. So we have happy squirrel in reverse. This is your energy going into 2023. I'm getting like your friendships, the people you're talking to, the people you hang out with. It's okay. Like, this is a happy, positive card, no matter which way it shows up. But I'm getting that there's something about you that maybe isn't quite satisfied with it. Maybe it's not what you expected, right? We're trying to manage expectations here. It could be that maybe you were expecting something else from these friendships. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I see what's going on here. So you might be getting a lot of attention right now. I don't think it's unwanted, but I feel like it could be overwhelming. You could just have a lot of people reaching out to you, talking to you. I mean, Mercury is in retrograde right now still. That tends to bring people out of the woodwork, people from your past, coming back and all that. That does happen. But yeah, I feel like you're getting some attention. I don't think it's bad attention. It's just, it says Page of Pentacles. It's confusing. It's like you don't really know what to do with this attention. Or you don't really know what direction it's going in. It's kind of like, okay, so, I have people. Now, the happy squirrel is soulmate energy. And like I've said, soulmates doesn't have to be romantic. It can be friends, family, it can even be pets. Like, it's just souls that you have some sort of whatever contract with, whatever you want to call it, that you're bound together and you just come together. Like, it's just, you just feel it, when you just really click with people. That's what this is. So you have probably multiple, because there's too many. Yeah. I feel like you just have people around you that are paying attention to you, and you're either not used to it, or you don't know what to do with it. You don't know where it's going. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's the energy right now. Where we're going, heading into 2023. Okay, let me just get these. Okay, so let's start here. Let's start January. So this month, January, 8 of Cups. Okay, I do feel that there are some things that you're moving on from. Things that are, it's kind of emotional. You know, I would say it is kind of an emotional feeling here. I don't think it's particularly easy to move on. Whatever it is, whatever this 8 of Cups represents, it's something that you've had around, well, I don't know if it's for a while, but it made you feel okay. Like, it's like a settling energy. Like you settled on something, but it wasn't like making you really happy. So I feel you're moving on from this energy. Okay, let's get some. Yeah, the sun. I feel like we replaced the moon with the sun, which is what I was feeling. I was going to say you've gotten some clarity here on a situation that is allowing you to move on. The moon, you knew a little bit, but you couldn't see the full picture. You couldn't see, you didn't know everything. But once you know everything, like once it's very clear to you what is going on in a situation, like in a certain situation, you're able to move on from it once you know everything, once you can see everything. That's what I'm getting here. All right, so the other charms are more external energy, the energy that's like around you. Okay, so we have, oh, I mean, it's like incoming energy, energy around you, incoming energy. We have koala. We have nurse, and we have jar. Yes, I do feel that there was something that you were holding on to, or something that was holding on to you, I should say. It's more that that you're getting some perspective about, or I don't know which way the energy is going. I mean, it's coming towards you, so it is healing energy that's coming towards you. You know, the koala is very close to the hermit type of energy, introspection, inner wisdom, contemplative energy here. There's a feeling of preservation here as well, needing to preserve yourself. You know, maybe you might feel like you were losing yourself or something along those lines, and this is very healing energy that's coming towards you. I feel like it has to do with the sun, you know, the very positive, truthful energy coming towards you. So January, it feels a lot like it is healing, moving on, healing. So it's like we're starting off the year with trying to get rid of, not rid of, but like walk away from some things that, it's not that they're bad, but it's not making you happy. It's not making you as happy as it should be making you. Okay, and maybe that's just the realization. Maybe that's just the truth, that this, whatever the 8 of Cups represents, is just not, it's not cutting it. Like, how happy are you right now? It's like, well, if you're not, it's like, well, maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's time to move forward. Okay. January, February. Okay, well, February is connected to January then. Because I swear I was going to say February, but January came out. Okay, nice. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Ooh, okay. I get regret here. You might regret walking away from something, whatever it is, in January. So you might be like, Alice, then I just won't walk away from it. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, you have your free will. You can do whatever you want. I just feel it's not complete regret. It's also sadness because you're losing something, right? Because whatever that Eight of Cups represents, it's something that is emotional, like you have an emotional attachment to it. So it is difficult to move on from something that you have an emotional attachment to. And it will make you sad, and it will make you long for it and think about it. That's what I'm getting here. Like very focused on what you've lost and not so much on what you've gained, which you have gained something, like whatever it is, whether you've gained your independence, your own self-worth, or whatever it is. You have gained some things, but in February, it's like not focusing on that. Focusing on, there's more focus on what you've lost, what you've walked away from, more than anything. Okay, 2 want to be stuck to me. 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Yes, it is an inner conflict with yourself. Like I said, I think that it's good for you. It's very healing energy, like I said, for whatever it is that you walked away from. But it's conflicting because it's also painful. It also hurts. So it's like knowing, like, I know I needed to walk away from that, but it was difficult. It's difficult to walk away from, and it hurts, and there's this inner conflict, like, did I do the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? There's all of that here, okay? Oh, okay. That's a little more than I expected, but that's fine. Okay, we have apple. We have tennis ball. We have microchip. We have coffin, yeah. And we have lifesaver. Okay, so these are the energies around, the incoming energies. You have, there is somebody here. There is somebody around in this energy. I don't know who it is. There is somebody here. I don't know in what context, and I don't know what part they're playing here. I don't know if they're somebody you walked away from or somebody who's coming in, but there is a feeling of new love here. And it's one person. Like when I see the tennis ball, I think of one-on-one. I think of like a singles match, when there's just one versus one. I don't know what that means. It's like a, whatever they call it, like a tete or whatever, tete. Like, what is it in English? Because it's tight in French. But anyways, a head-to-head. There's a head-to-head type of energy here, going head-to-head with another energy here. So another energy is coming towards you head-to-head. It could be a new connection. It could be just somebody who has feelings that you weren't aware of, like new feelings here, like having new feelings for you. I don't know here. There's a sense of loss here with that coffin. Something like, I mean, that makes sense. You're focused on something that you've lost. I don't know if it's this energy. It might be, or it just might be something else. This person might be your lifesaver. They might be wanting to help you here, throwing you a lifeline here. There could be somebody, or it could be just somebody else or something else that is throwing you a lifeline during this time in February. Something about technology. It could be a loss of technology, or you could fall in love with something through technology. Or, you could just be going head to head with something about technology. Maybe it's not working. I don't know. But I mean, it's there. There's something important in the energy that has to do with something about technology, electronics. I'm getting it's more along the lines of like a laptop, like a smartphone, iPad, PC, like a computer. It's something like that. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I mean, like, we're just at February and it's already kind of getting fuzzy, but it's okay. All right, so we're going to move on to March. March. Yeah, Knight of Swords. I like that energy for you. It's about moving forward, quickly moving forward. Like it's a very determined energy. Determined to move forward. Like look at this little bunny. He's so determined. Like he's like, I'm so determined to move forward. Um, yeah, I mean that's all I really get. I get like your energy is like you've moved on from something and now you're just moving full speed ahead. I'm not sure if you know where you're going. Like, I think you have an idea. There's an idea here of, I feel, where you're going, but it's mostly like, I just want to move forward. Like, let's just move forward here. Okay. Oh, okay. Knight of Cups. Something has caught your interest here. The Knight of Cups. Okay. Okay, Gemini. Yeah, something's caught your interest. It could be a person. Um, it just could be something that you've fallen in love with in one way or another, and it has caught your eye here, and you just want to go towards it. It's like running. Your energy is running, rushing towards it. Um, like not looking back. Like this is an energy of I'm just going. I'm focused on this, and I'm not looking back. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It could be from the energy from February. I mean, I don't know. Months are long. There's a lot of days in a month, so it could be, or it could not be. It could be something entirely new for March. But whatever it is that you're rushing towards, you have a lot of emotions behind it. You have a lot of feeling behind it. There's a lot of, yeah, like desire here. Oh, yeah. Okay. No. Why? I don't want this many. No, 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 no. We're not taking that many. Okay. Okay, these are the important ones. These are the ones I saw anyways. So we have wand, we have hygiene products, and we have clown. Okay. There's an energy around you. Somebody's manifesting you. Maybe that's why you feel like you need to move forward towards something. There is somebody around you who's manifesting you. I would be careful. I don't know if they're manipulating the situation or not, or trying to manipulate you, because this is an energy that is kind of immature. They could be younger than you. Um, I don't feel like there are bad intentions here, but yeah, who knows, right? Um, it's not that specific of a reading. Oh, what's this? This is over here. What is this? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a message. It's a poster. You might, okay, that's like a sign. Uh, Pay attention to posters in March, like advertisements. There might be a message or a sign there, like a billboard, or like a sign on the side of a bus or something like that. You might get some messages from the universe or from spirit, whatever, through that. That's what I'm getting from that. Um, yeah, this energy that's around you is trying to make something happen around, like with you. There is a manifesting type of energy trying to wave their magic wand here. I would just be a little careful, because this energy, it feels like a person, but this energy here is kind of immature, kind of childish here in their actions. I don't know if it's a good thing or not. I don't know if that's something that you like or that you are responding to positively or not. I will say most of this doesn't feel like bad intentions here. I get like it's okay. I don't feel like it's bad. Um this person, I feel, has mood swings. This energy has mood swings. Like maybe one day, they're really happy and like really goofy, and then like the next day, they're really like maybe bummed out, they're really down. It's just like these mood swings. I don't know if that's something medical or not, and I'm not a medical profession. I can't like diagnose anything, but there is just somebody who just has these ups and downs. It could just be like what's going on in their life. They're just having a lot of ups and downs as well. I don't know if this is the same person that you're like, if this is who you're rushing towards or not. This is just energy around you. Okay. Moving on to April. April, Five of Pentacles. I'm getting a feeling that you... I feel like... What is this? It's like from one to the next. Because like in March, it's like rushing towards something. But then in April, it's a little bit of pulling back. This is you. This is you blocking people. Like this is you leaving people out. Like of your life. Like I feel like you are almost like shutting the door on some energies here. Like you're doing this. I mean, it's hard. It is hard for you to do, I feel. But this is your energy. It's like you feel... It's not even like you feel you need to be alone. It's just like... It's like you feel like you need to be almost picky here. Could put it that way. It's like you feel like you need to perhaps exclude energies from your life. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. You want to come out? Like today, Junior? Instead of sticking to my fingers and then not sticking. Like, come on. Getting a little impatient. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, is that why? Thanks. Page of Cups. This is you. You're, like I said, like, this is you kind of leaving other people out. I don't know if you are actually doing it or not. Like, I don't know what you're going to do. Energetically, it's like you're blocking people. I don't know why. It's like you feel like this is what you need to do. Like with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups really just flies at the seat of his pants. He's very heart on sleeve, like following my heart almost blindly here. So it's like you feel like this is what you need to do. Like you're just feeling it. You just feel like I need to not pay attention to this energy, whatever it is. There's just some sort of energy here. I don't know if it's one or multiple. It actually feels like multiple, but it just, it feels like you just don't, like you're just being more picky, more exclusive here. Like you're the one that's actually leaving people out. Now, yes, there can be some times where you feel left out too, but I'm feeling like you're more the one that's doing it. You're the one that's picking who you include in your energy and who you don't include here because of that page. It's a little childish. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like something that you do when you're a kid, you know. I don't know, that scene from Mean Girls pops into my head. Like, you can't sit with us. Like, you have to follow the rules. Like, we have these arbitrary rules. You know, you have to be wearing pink on a certain day, and if you're not, then you can't sit with us. It's like that type of. It's kind of childish. I don't know what the reason is behind it, but that's what I'm getting. Let's see what's going on around. Oof. Okay. skull and crossbones. We have air freshener. Yeah, we have heels. And we have credit card. Ooh, be careful of your spending. April, be careful of overspending or even being tempted to spend a lot of money. I mean, you don't have to take this advice, but I would be careful if you are planning to make any big purchases, any big ticket items purchases in April, or spending a lot of money. Just be vigilant with that. Here, there's an energy around you that wants to freshen things up. I don't know what that means. It's just, it could be a breath of fresh air that you have around you. There's somebody or something that's just a breath of fresh air for you. I would be vigilant about the energies around you, and maybe that's why you're doing it. I don't know. I mean, because the energy around you is like, skull and crossbones. It's a warning. There's just something around you, to be wary about, to be cautionary about. So maybe that's why you're being really picky, why your energy is being really picky about whose energy you allow inside your space. I don't know if there's any basis for it, but there is something here to be wary about. But there's also a breath of fresh air around you. The heels, I find the heels is a very interesting charm because I know what I put on the back of it, and I always get something different whenever I see it. Like, I don't know, it's one of those charms that means like 20,000 different things, and it really depends on how I feel when I see it. What I feel here is more towards you, a feeling of focusing more on outward appearances, whatever that means. It could just be new clothes, or just caring a little bit more about fashion or clothing. I don't know what that means. It's very like there's a lot going on there, but it just seems the incoming energy, like the energy around you, I feel like cares about looks, cares about outward appearances. Yeah, it can just be with that credit card, it can just be maybe you're being advertised a lot to like change your look here, and that maybe you might have to be careful about that, about what you spend on things like that. Like on whatever, like skincare products, or I don't know. I'm getting really specific and I don't want to get specific. So yeah, I just feel like there's something about spending money. Be careful. Something about looks, the focus on outward appearances, and a breath of fresh air. Okay. Let's move on to May. It's gonna be May. Oh my god. Why did that? I have not said that to any of these, so yeah. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. I am getting that the blindfold is off. Like you're seeing something about yourself that you weren't seeing before. Perhaps you have some sort of clarity about something that you were standing in your own way with here, and seeing that you're the one that was standing in your own way here. You're the one that you couldn't see what you were doing. Like you couldn't see your own actions or your own restrictions here, that basically you were standing in your own way. So that's what I'm getting there. The blindfold is being taken off here in May. It could have something to do with April. Your reading seems to be quite connected. So like from the last month to the next month. Yeah, Emperor. Feeling more in control. More in control of yourself more than anything. It's like now it's like you're seeing something about yourself, how you are just, getting in your own way in something here. And so that seems to be some sort of, I guess, a revelation, you can say, happening for you here in May. So what's around you? Whoa. No, we aren't taking all that. I'm only going to take the ones that are like on here. Okay. So we have Lotus. We have Donation. We have Gaming Chair. And we have Birdcage. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, that's cute. And we have Paw Print. Okay, so the energies around you for May to kind of keep in mind. Animals. There could be signs from animals during this month, so I don't know, pay attention to any animals that you see that you feel drawn to, or influenced from. Like, I mean, like if you have a cat or whatever, like it's not like I have to pay attention to everything my cat does, but if you feel, if something resonates with you, and it could have something to do related to an animal or your animal spirit or whatever. Okay. The energy around you is actually quite calm, it seems, so that's nice. There is a calming energy around you. I wouldn't say like it's always calm, right? Because you're gonna be like, oh, it's like I had some like stressful moments in May. I'm like, well, but there is a calming energy around you. Yeah, I don't think it's there all the time, because with that gaming chair, it's like sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. I mean, that's like, yeah, sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. I'm feeling with the bird cage, it's more about being set free or wanting to be set free. There's an energy here of like, being trapped but wanting to be set free, or being set free here. Something from the past, I feel. This is energy that's coming from the past, coming towards you. Trapped energy from the past. Perhaps something that you haven't thought about for a long time. Like something that you've stuck in a box and, put in storage or something. When I say storage, like it can be storage of your mind or physically, I don't know. But there's just something that I feel like you haven't thought about for a while, that's been kind of trapped down there. Yeah, so there's just something I feel like nostalgic around you. I don't feel like it's bad energy. It's something, it has a calming effect here. It could be a pet. It could be a past pet here, or something from like a past family pet, or something along those. I don't know. That's a little specific, but yeah, that's the energy around. Okay. June. June, 7 of Wands. I'm going to say so far your year, because we're like at the halfway point, right? Your year seems to be... What is this? I just noticed this guy. This guy. I don't know. Okay, so because I noticed him while I'm talking, I'm going to put him here. It seems to be... What was my train of thought? Like normal, I guess I can put it that way. Like, I don't see anything majorly big happening right now. Like, I'm not saying that your life is boring or anything like that. I'm just saying so far we've gotten to halfway through the year, and what I can see in the energy right now is, it's just regular stuff, the regular everyday stresses of life. I'm not seeing anything that's really like life changing right now. I mean, we still have half a year to go. You could be like Taurus, where everything happens in the end, but I do feel that so far, I wouldn't expect anything major to happen I mean, it could be. There could be things, but even if it feels major, like it's not coming through here. So it's not like, for whatever reason, it may not be as important. Maybe it feels important at the time, but maybe in the long run, maybe it's not actually that important in the scheme of things. I don't know. But from what I'm seeing here, it's all kind of like everyday shit. Okay, that's just kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, so Seven of Wands in reverse for June. Careful. Well, I wouldn't say careful. You're just feeling like you need to be, like you have to defend yourself. Like you might feel like you've let your guard down. Like, ah, fuck, I let my guard down. Like that's what I'm getting here. Like maybe you thought you had your guard up, and maybe some energy came in, maybe it was a person, and they caught you with your guard down. Like maybe you just had a moment where your guard was down and it's just like, fuck. Let's see. I don't know if it's a good thing or not. I don't know. Could be. Okay, Six of Wands. It is a good thing. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. It's just, like I said, expectations, right? Expectations. Managing your expectations. I feel in June, perhaps you tried to have your guard up about something. Maybe you wanted something to go a certain way, or you didn't want it to go a certain way. But it's like when you had your guard down, then something happened here. Something that happened that was actually kind of good. The Six of Wands here is actually good. It's success. It's a victory here. So it's like, okay, so in that moment when you had your guard down, something that you've been working for worked out for you, basically. This energy here, because I said, like, I'm going to put it here. This is an energy of, I don't understand. I don't get it. It's a very, like, the John Travolta meme where he's just like, his hands are around, he's like, I don't know, what is this? Like, yeah. It's like, I don't know. That's somebody's energy around you. There's an energy around you who doesn't get it. So I mean, you might not get it either, but like it could have to do with your success here. It's like, I don't know how you'd manage to pull that off. And you're just like, I don't know either. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of confusion there. Why is it always the Halloween deck, or the Halloween charms? Yeah, Bride of Frankenstein. We have fangs here. I'm just getting something you can sink your teeth into. Yeah, the energy that's around you is... There could be a... What I'm getting with the Bride of Frankenstein, I don't know, I'm getting matronly with that. Somebody older. Feminine energy. I don't know who that is. Somebody older, somebody feminine energy, somebody who's quite independent. Somebody who is very self-sufficient here. There's that energy around you. Yeah, I just get it with the fangs. There's an energy around you, something that you can really sink your teeth into. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. And then there's that confused energy. Okay. I mean, there's not much I can really tell you about that. It is what it is. July. Oh, that's nice. See, like, I'm just telling you, like, your year so far just seems to be kind of regular. And that's not a bad thing, right? You don't want a whole bunch of drama. Like, so far it's just not very dramatic. But that's fine, right? Sometimes it's nice to have years where nothing big happens. I wish I could have years where nothing really big happens. Good or bad. But that seems to not be in the cards for me. So, but in the cards for you so far, it's okay. So, okay, 3 cups. This is just you hanging out with your friends. Just feeling good, hanging out with your friends, making connections, having experiences with people, going out, doing stuff. It's July. Have fun. You know, it's summertime. It's like you're going out, or you feel like you want to go out, you want to have fun. There's just a very joyous type of energy here. Just feeling good. Just feeling good with like hanging out with people that you like with your inner circle, with your besties, or with your family if you like them. Just hanging out with people that you like and feeling good about it, like sharing good times together. That's all that is. Yeah, High Priestess. I feel like in July it's like following your intuition. So it's like, I hate to give examples, but it is like if you have a feeling about somebody here, it's like you have a good feeling about the people around you, or like you can just feel like, you know what, I would have fun with these people. You know, I feel like I would have a good time with these people. Like it's just using your intuition here, when it comes to friends and connections and hanging out with people. Like you're really in tune with your intuition when it comes to connections and connecting with people, and having experiences with people here is what I'm getting. I mean, that's good for July to be in that energy. Okay. Let's see, we've got Smoke Bomb, we've got Zombie, we've got Butter, smooth like butter. Oh, and we got Puppy. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at the friends. I feel okay. I'm gonna tell you something here, and it is specific, but you know what? Fuck it. I can feel this energy here. I feel in July you're gonna meet somebody that becomes like your bestie. Like I feel July you might meet somebody. It doesn't even have to be somebody new. It could just be maybe somebody that you've known before and you never really got to know that person, and you just have this feeling like, you know what? I have this feeling like we should go hang out. And then you go hang out with this person and you guys just click, because there's something that's blindsiding about this. But it's in a good way. It's like I feel like you meet somebody here who it's just effortless. You know, you just get along with each other and it's just easy, and like, you know, it's reminded me of what's that movie with Will Ferrell? Like where they're like Step Brothers, where he's like, did we just become best friends? He's like, yep. Like that's what I feel is happening here. It's like energetically, it's like you're meeting somebody here, and you're following. It's supposed to, I feel, happen because you're following your intuition, and the universe is like setting everything for you to meet this person, or you might already know this person, whatever, for you to come together and just be like, you know, just really line up at that moment, at that time here. I don't know if it's gonna last. It might just be for July. You know, like you just might, you know, meet somebody and you just have like a really good time with them in July, and then maybe you never see them again. Who knows? I have absolutely no idea. The zombie here tells me that this is probably something that, like, it's effortless. Like it just feels like it's just gonna happen. The energy around is just, it's like you don't have to do anything except follow your intuition. I mean, you're co-creating here with the universe. The universe is providing this person or these people here, these energies here. It's up to you to kind of use your intuition and feel guided towards it. But it's there. The energy is there for you to find some sort of loyalty, some sort of friendship here that you really connect with. It doesn't even have to be a person, okay? It could be an actual puppy dog. You could get a pet. If you're feeling drawn to it, if you're feeling intuitively, you know, during July that, you know, you see a puppy and you're like, oh my gosh, I want the puppy. Like maybe. I don't know. That the energy can go so many different ways, but I'm just saying the energy is good here. It's nice. It feels nice. And it's very puppy dog, friendship, loving, good times. Just nice. August. You know how I said I wasn't sure for how long it was going to last? It might literally just be for the summer. I'm sorry to say. It could be. It could not. Six of Cups here in reverse. No, I kid. I kid. I mean, the Six of Cups in reverse, because the Six of Cups is the soulmate card, and when it's in reverse, I'm like, there's something off about that. So, yeah. But that's, I feel in August, you're going to start feeling like you may feel nostalgic for your past. You might get a little stuck in that past. It can be resentment or grudges that you have about, I don't know. Wait, let's see. Let's get another energy here. Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's something that you feel emotional about. A lot of emotions here. It can be, you might be really nostalgic for a past relationship. It's possible. Something that you just had a lot of feelings for. But it's not like you're thinking of it, like it's not in a good way. Like, I mean, it's nice to think about the past sometimes, but don't get stuck in the past. And you might be getting a little stuck in the past here. I mean, it can come out in all sorts of ways. You know, when you get stuck in the past, it can be maybe you're comparing, the way that things are now to the way things used to be, and be like, oh, I wish things were the way that it used to be. Remember that star card, expectations, right? Wishful thinking. Try not to get too hung up on shit like that. Now is now. The past is the past. I do feel there's strong emotions attached to it, attached to this energy here. So it might not be helped to think about it. Just, I would try not to stay too much in that energy though, because then it can lead to negative energy. It can be quite obsessive, right? Resentments and grudges can come from that as well, and not letting go of that energy is not good for you. So there is kind of an unwillingness to let go of something from the past, something that maybe needs to be let go of. But it's hard because there's so much emotions attached to it. Okay, so we have Wi-Fi, we have hoodie, we have gift. So the energy around you, there's a comfortable energy around you. Like it just feels like, like a warm blanket. Like it's just very comforting around you. It might have to do with something online. I don't know what that means. There's an appreciation for it. I don't know if you appreciate that there's just something online that's very comforting to you, or if there's just something online, something to do with online that is appreciating you, is giving you some sort of gift. You might get some gift. I don't know. You might get like an email or something, with some sort of reward gift, or like, we appreciate your loyalty for being with our service for this amount of time. I don't know. It really could be anything. To be honest, I'm not gonna speculate too much there. I'm just telling you what the energy is. There's an energy around you that you feel comfortable with, something to do with online, and something to do with appreciation, whether you're giving appreciation to it or it's giving appreciation to you. It could be in the form of a gift. Because we are at August. I really can't tell you a whole lot more. Okay, so we're at September. So we have the King of Pentacles. I like this. I like this energy. I'm going to move this up here. King of Pentacles. This is an energy of I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. You know, feeling successful. Feeling like, you know, what you're doing, where you're at right now in your life. Feeling like you have, I guess, control of things. I can put it that way. But more along the lines of feeling like you're, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're working on, it can be anything really. Like you're just in a good place in terms of your materials and in terms of like your assets, even in your money. You could just like, it's just you're feeling like I'm successful. Like it's like you got like good self-esteem here. Because you got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of stuff going for you, okay? Okay, we have two things. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the Hanged One. It's very energizing. It's very motivating, this energy. I feel like it's like time now. I feel there's something about the energy where you may have been waiting around, or I wouldn't say waiting. Waiting isn't the right word. Just kind of taking your time. I'll put it that way. There might have been something that you were taking your time with, and maybe you didn't even realize that you were taking your time with it. But it's like now in this energy, in September, now it's like you feel like you're in the right place to do something. I don't know what that is, but it's like, I don't want to give an example, but I will give an example. But don't take this as what's going on. But I'm just trying to explain how the energy is, like how you would feel. It's like when you, let's say, because New Year's resolutions are going on and everything, you're like, when I get to this point in my life, then I'll feel more comfortable doing this. It can be anything, like buying a house or something like that. It's like when I get to this point in my life, when I have, you know, this job that I make this much money at and I feel secure financially, then I can build, then I feel more comfortable buying a house. It's like that type of energy. I'm not saying it's exactly that. It probably isn't. But it's that energy of like, okay, I've been kind of taking my time with something here, you know, just kind of waiting it out, sort of waiting it out. I don't feel like you meant to wait, but it's like now that I'm at this point in my life, now that I feel good at the point that I'm in my life, now I can start something. I feel motivated to do something. Excuse me. Yeah. This is a nice energy. I like it. Why can't I get readings like this? I'm jealous. Jealous of you, Gemini. Oh, what's that? What is this? Haunted house. We have the devil. And we have cleaver. What is the energy around you? I don't think this energy is bothering you because you're in this King of Pentacles, but you have an energy around you in September that is obsessed with you. They're obsessed with you and they keep this to themselves. They do not share this. It's very private. Private obsession here. This cleaver is concerning though. Because it's about, you know, cutting things off. I don't feel like this energy, see, there's just this obsessed energy around you. I don't know what they're trying to cut off. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. The energy around you is trying to cut something off. I don't know if they're trying to cut themselves off from you or if they're trying to cut you off from something else. I don't know. I'm just getting an energy that there's an energy around you of something that wants to cut something off. But it's private, so you probably won't be aware of this energy that's around you. You won't be aware of this obsession that this energy has. Somebody's just very obsessed with something. It doesn't have to be with you, but it probably is because it's here. But it's obsessed with something that you've done, or you, or whatever. I don't know. There's just an obsessed energy here. Okay, October. Oh look, we finally get a major arcana, but it's actually very good as we've come through this point with the High Priestess. This is you. This is you really feeling your intuition here. Like, remember in July, I feel it's coming from July. Like in July, if things worked out in that way in July, that you had a feeling about somebody and you acted on those feelings, and then if you got something good out of it, it's like, okay, you know what? Maybe my intuition isn't so bad. Maybe I should keep following my intuition. I feel like in October, it's a very spiritual month, I feel, for you. Really like taking a spiritual perspective of things. Even, you could be watching this and being like, right now, I don't know what I believe. I don't know about spirituality, whatever. I just watch your readings because, I don't know, I think you're funny or something, or entertaining. I just like watching the VTuber do VTuber things. I don't really know what any of this is and all that. Maybe, but maybe by the time you get to October, start to feel more spiritual. I just get, it can be a spiritual awakening here in October, or you're just growing spiritually. Just being maybe more aware of your intuition. Okay. Like the veil that's behind her here, it's like it's becoming thinner. Like it's not as blocked, because I got drawn to the veil, so I'm gonna talk about it here. I mean, it is October, they do say, the veil between the spirit world and our world is thinner because of whatever. I don't know what that means. Like, but it's just something that is just known. Yeah, Ace of Cups. There's a beginning here. It's like you're starting to feel new feelings here. I feel like this is more about yourself. I know it's like, oh, the Ace of Cups, new love and all that, but I think this is more about you. This feels more a new love for yourself. New feelings here about how, about your intuition, because intuition is all about how you feel. So it's like new feelings that are related to your intuition and how you use it, I feel. Making a list, checking it twice. Oh my gosh, and then the Christmas tree came out. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Something to do with the holidays here in October. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so we have a test here. We have the Christmas tree, literally. We have a baby stroller, and we have an alien. Ooh. What is this that's around you? This energy is going to go into December. Whatever this is, I feel the energy around you might be starting to feel like you're being tested in some way here, but I feel like there's a checklist. The energy here, it's like the universe has a checklist for you, and it's like, okay, Gemini, check. Okay, checking all the boxes off. There's something around you. There's an energy around you that checks all the boxes off for you. It's something that I don't think that you see coming. I feel this is something way outside of your comfort zone, like this alien, right? Like if you saw an alien, you'd be like, what the fuck, right? Like it's just completely like blows your mind. There's an energy around you that's going to blow your mind. I mean, you can get excited about this, but I feel it's very spiritual. I feel October, it has a lot to do with spirituality. You might have an experience, perhaps, that is like otherworldly. Like, I don't know, anything. I don't know what it can be, but it's like you might have some otherworldly experience here. Maybe that's why you're just feeling more spiritual in October, because it's birthing something new. It's new with that baby stroller. This is new, and I feel it's going to be related to something in December. So, okay, let's move on. November. I just like thought of November rain. I haven't thought about that for. Look at the major arcana that are coming out now. Yeah. See, I was like, oh yeah, your year is just going do 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 do. But look at the end of the year. Now, like I said, we're at the end of the year, so it's very fuzzy. But the Hanged Bunny. This is you getting a new perspective of things. It feels a little like a tower, but the tower is quite harsh and it comes out of nowhere. I feel sometimes the hanged man or the hanged bunny here can be a softer tower where it's like you're choosing to see something here. It's like you're choosing to get a new perspective of something that is going on in your life. I'm feeling like two worlds here. You have the world that you knew and now the world that you see. And that's the energy that I'm getting here. So it's like you saw things, the world, the way, that you've always seen it for a long time. And now in November, it's changing. The way that you see the world has changed. That's what I'm getting here in November. I know that seems very big, but it is. Major arcana, these are bigger moments here. Bigger, more important energies. Luck. Star. November. Very important for you. Very important. We have the star. We have the star energy. It's coming out here. Yeah, this is the spiritual guidance. This is like almost like seeing your path, almost seeing your life purpose. That's what I feel here. Like you might in November figure out what your life purpose is. In October and November and December, almost in December, at the end of the year, it feels the energy is about finding your life purpose. Whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but it's like really seeing things differently and feeling really guided. Yeah, driving forward. Yeah, you might feel, okay, so we have the black swan, we have the motorbike, and we have the skateboard. Yeah, the energy around you, might look at you as other. You're not like us anymore, because you're not. Because I get that here. You have the old you, the old world, and now you see things differently. So there's a new you. There's a new Gemini here. And I feel that some people around you, I'm not going to lie, they might see you as this other, the black swan. You're different. There's even energy here of maybe even running away from that. Maybe the energy is just not ready. I don't know. But there is an energy here of wanting to move away from that. With a motorbike's pretty fast. It's like moving pretty fast away. So there's an energy here. Whatever that energy here that's seeing you as other is moving away. But that might not be a bad thing. Okay? Because it has to do here. We have the skateboard. Skateboard is, to me, it's like the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, it's like expectations. What have we been talking about with the star? Managing your expectations. The energy around you. Manage the expectations for the energy around you. Don't expect people to understand, is what I'm getting. Don't expect the people around you to understand what it is that you're going through, if that's what this energy is. It's kind of what I'm getting here, because they're seeing you as other, and they're seeing you as something to run away from. But that's them. That's on them. That's their problem. That's not your problem. Okay? I know it can suck, but it's their problem. It's not your problem. All right, December. I like this for December. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, you have a nice reading, Gemini. I like this reading. Ace of Swords. Realizations. Understanding. Honesty. Truth. I see. That's what I get, you know. Suddenly I see this is what I'm meant to be. Whatever that song is. That's what I get here. I told you. In October, the things that start in October are linked to December. So there's a realization that you're having about your spirituality here, about your spiritual journey here in December. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice energy here. Oh, yeah, Two of Cups. When to become one. Why are all these songs popping up into my head? But yes, Two of Cups. It is a reunion. It is a reconciliation. Honestly, I feel like it's not so much with a person. It's with you and spirit. It's like coming together again with you and your higher self. I know I'm getting a little woo-woo here, but that's what it feels like. It's feeling more on a spiritual level here. You know, having that realization that brings you together with another energy. And that other energy can be the universe. Or it can be an actual other energy, and that is where this realization is happening. Maybe you meet somebody. It can be a soulmate, a twin flame. I don't know. It can be anything that, you know, but it's like an energy here. It's two energies coming together, connecting in a strong connection here. Whether it's yours, you're one of them, and then it's something else. It can be the universe, it can be spirit, it can be another energy. Whatever it is, that connection, that reunion here, because it does feel like a reunion, it's like an aha moment. It's like, oh my gosh, like whatever, eureka, whatever, something falls into place here for you. Yes. Oh man. So we have dragonfly. We have the lightning bolt. And we have perfume. Yeah, the energy around you, it's like, it's transforming. It's transformative. Dragonflies are about transitioning, and it's just very transformative. Lightning bolt, just suddenly out of nowhere, just bam. It's like, but it's like to you, to your mind, it's like lightning hits you and it's like, oh my gosh. It's like, it was there the whole time or whatever. And perfume is about attraction. So there's an energy around you. The energies around you are going to be quite attracted to you, I feel. It's energy gets, it's like energy attracts like energy, right? So when this is very high vibrational energy, whatever you want to call it, because having knowledge and truth, especially about yourself, it's very attracting. It attracts energies to you. I feel like there's like pheromones here going on. It's like you got the energetic pheromones here. It's like you're going to be attracting things, and it's going to be very transformative for you. It might be a little unexpected though. It might, you might suddenly find you're attracting, you're like, oh my gosh. So like I said, manage your expectations, right? That's what we're talking about here. Managing your expectations. Like I said, as I was going through the year, and I'm like, yeah, nothing's really happening that's really major. We're just kind of going through the year. It seems very typical and all that. Maybe you were expecting a better reading, right? Maybe you're expecting, oh, I want so much to happen for me this year. I want big changes. And, you're watching the reading, and after like 40 minutes, you're like, Alice, come on. Like, you're not really telling me much here. I'm like, well, I mean, there's not much to tell. I'm like, don't have your expectations too high. And then bam, look at all this. Look at all this down here. This is really nice energy down here. And it's like, I didn't expect that to happen. But it's like, okay, it's like, we were in the reading and we were like, okay, things are fine. We're going to accept those things in the moment, and they're fine for the moment, and that's okay. That's cool. Anything else that happens, that's positive, bonus. This is bonus stuff, right? All the stuff down here from basically September to December is bonus. Now, it is quite far out, so, take it as it resonates, but yeah. All right, so that is your reading, Gemini. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking it out here. I knew it was going to be like an hour. That's what I got for you. So if you enjoyed this reading, if you found it useful or entertaining in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. It does help me do more with the channel. I will be getting the other readings out eventually because it does take me like an hour for each reading, and it does take a lot of energy out of me. I'm not one of those readers that can just like bang out like 6 readings in a day. I've tried that and it's too exhausting. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to kill myself for that. So I'll do it in my own pace. They will come out. So you can always check those out for if you feel drawn to it there. But that's what I have for you. I hope that you'll stick around the channel here and me and the readings that we have that I will be doing it throughout the year for you. And yeah, so that's what I have. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are. Happy New Year. Hope you have a good New Year. I mean, a good year. I mean, it seems okay. I don't really see actually any major issues here, to be honest. But you know, who knows? You got free will. Everybody's got free will. Fucking other people's free will can fuck shit up. It's like, you know, driving on the road. Like, you can only control your car. You can't control how other people drive on the road, right? So, yeah. Other people can cause accidents that fuck up your path that you are on. That's a good analogy. I like that analogy. Anyways, yeah. Take care. Good luck, and I will talk to you later.